right, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome and thanks for being here and hitting that like, subscribe, and share buttons. I really appreciate you. On this channel, I share restoration gems, which can help you improve the quality of your life personally and professionally, change your mindset, build your confidence, and enhance your spirituality so you become the best version of yourself. Live purposeful and authentic. Today, I am so excited because I have really good restoration gems to share with you. So let's get right into this video. This is the season for your restoration. Hallelujah. My video today is captioned, "Be the change that you want to see in your life." Firstly, let me say that restoration is all about abundance. God promises to us is a better way and a better life, a better future for ourselves and our loved ones. So God could take that which is broken and put it together again and make it better than it was before. He can take the shattered pieces of your life and glue them together with His love. Yes, God's promise of restoration is for abundance in our lives. Change is a part of the restoration process. So let's get right into it. My people, nothing in life stands still. Change is unavoidable. Change is constant. Your entire human body, every cell completely generates itself within the period of about 7 years. The biological process within you are always in motion. Your thoughts, your emotions, etc. always changes. Every time you have a new experience, and life cannot exist without continuous growth and expansion. You are actually moving, growing, expanding, and changing even as you listen to my words right now. The wonderful thing about the human experience is that everyone has the power and ability to effect changes in their life. Change is a process. So what you feel, think, say, and believe about your life is constantly putting change into motion, regardless of whether you realize it or not. You are definitely creating your life as you go along. So you might as well create your life intentionally. All that is required to make intentional change in your life is choice. You can either choose to continue living your life the way it is right now, letting external situations and your past dictate your experiences, or you can make the choice to create newness in your life, to be everything you have ever dreamed about. The choice is yours. Be the change that you want to see. Change may be necessary for us to find fulfillment and happiness in life. It is a process that we may find very difficult to do. Instead, We live mostly in resistance or even in ardent opposition to change. So we sabotage our efforts to change because we fear that if we change, we will end up losing something, either our friends, our security, our identity. When this happens, we need to choose faith over fear. Fear and faith may seem like opposites, but they both have one thing in common. Both fear and faith ask us to believe something that we cannot see. Fear says, believe the negative, while faith says, believe the positive. Fear says, you have no clue what you are doing. What if you fail? And faith says, I can do all things through God who gives me strength. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. None of us is immune to fear. But when you dwell on your fears, you are actually using your faith in reverse. To effect change, we have to be intentional. Intentional change is a process which requires identifying what we want, anticipating all the mental and practical obstacles we might encounter, and making plans on how to realize change. This process could be very challenging. However, it can be learned and practiced. The best way to create intentional change is to create an internal change. And this internal change is what we call transformation. It is possible for someone to change their job, change their relationship, change the way in how they may do a certain thing in their life, but they do not have an internal change within themselves. They only do external changes, but no internal changes. They may make changes in their life circumstances, but they make no change to dismantle all the limiting beliefs that may be holding them back and which had led them to undesirable circumstances. So they are just changing an aspect of their life. They change the way they live their life, but not change the way they think, nor the way they feel, nor the way they think about themselves. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So this conforming is not only in respect to the world system or the world's operation, but it is not conforming to our world of limiting beliefs, because we create our world according to our beliefs. So when we do not conform ourselves to our world of limiting beliefs, we are able to test and prove what is God's perfect will, because it gives us a mindset to be open to opportunities that may come in our lives. So we are able to prove whether these opportunities that may come, these changes that will happen, that are happening in our lives, if it is the perfect will of God. So we are able to elevate our consciousness and also to move forward to our destiny. So we cannot stay set in our own old way of thinking, resisting to try anything new. Every time an opportunity comes for change, for promotion, for increase, we have to change our mindset and not shrink back, because shrinking back, we don't even realize in doing so that we are keeping ourselves from climbing to our next level. So I want to ignite a new fire within you, for this is a new day and God is getting you prepared for new things He's about to do in your life. God is about to change the trajectory of your life. So when opportunities come, just don't dare think, I can't do it. Say, I am well able, I am equipped, I am anointed, I am empowered, I am ready for change. I am going to step into a new level of my destiny. Yes, beautiful people, you can be the change that you want to see. You can change your mindset. You can change your present life circumstances into the circumstances you truly want to see manifesting in your life. So you need to expand your vision so that you might find the courage to overcome any obstacles and accomplish your dream. God has great and good things in store for you. A new season is coming in your life. Believe it and achieve it. Psalm 84:11 says, no good thing will God withhold from them who walk uprightly. Who walk uprightly in their thoughts with a heart to please God, being your best every day is the wise thing to do. God's promise is that He will not withhold what you need to become you or what He has created you to be. God will not withhold wisdom, creativity, good opportunities, right relationships, right connections, love, joy, strength, or victory, or anything if you are ready to take the necessary actions towards changing your destiny. Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 to 8 reads, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks it will be open. James chapter 1, verse 5 to 6 reads, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. So we have to be intentional about the changes that we want in our lives. We can't be wavering. We can't be procrastinating. We can't do some today and not do it tomorrow. We can't have limiting beliefs. We can't let fear hold us back. We have to be steadfast. We have to be immovable, and we have to ask God for the guidance that we need. So that is what wisdom is about, knowing the right operation or the right way to do things. So we got to ask him, and he is going to show us the way how we can go about creating our destiny, changing our destiny, and living and being the change that we want to accomplish in our lives. Hallelujah. When we begin to change the trajectory of our lives, when we begin to transform, oftentimes it comes naturally. And it is very easy to make difficult changes when who we are presently is no longer at a match with who we was in the past. When this happens, there is an internal shift, a change that happens from within us. So we no longer see ourselves as a loser, but as a winner. And we begin to move towards the change that we want to see in our lives, in our world, and in all our affairs. When you know how to make the change and how to be the change, it's wonderful. Remarkable things begin to happen in your life. It's all about truly becoming who you really are, so you can make your unique impact on the world. So let's start transforming today. Let's start to change today. Hallelujah. Let's begin the change process. It's time to stretch. We have to stretch to grow. We have to stretch to build strength. To effect changes, we have to stretch to reach beyond previous levels of accomplishments and fulfillments in the past, to step into our divine destiny. We have to stay open for change, stay open for something new, to find our areas of blessing. We have to keep our hearts pure, strive for excellence, and prepare ourselves, because it is our time to receive God's favor and become the change we want to see in our lives. And this change could only happen if we have an internal shift in our consciousness, an internal shift in our mindset. Because without an internal shift, there will not be any positive external manifestation. So I've come to the end of my video. Thank you. Before I go, I want to ask a question. Are you ready to effect change in your life? Today, are you ready to be the change that you want to see in your life? If your answer is yes, then it's time to begin the change process in your life so that you could begin to live the life that you've always dreamed of. Peace. Again, my heartfelt thanks for visiting my channel. If you have received some value from my discussion, please leave comments, like, subscribe, and share. This will be helpful so I can keep bringing to you more restoration gems. This is Infinite Restorer, sending you more light, more love, peace, and blessings, and see you again soon. One love.